Welcome to Mugen Battles. I'm your host, Awesome Adam. We have one heck of a show for you tonight. We have a team of the Gargantuas, Samurai Showdown's own fat bastard, Earthquake, and Mario's really fat anti-hero, Great Wario, teaming up to take on all comers. And, both of these, combatants are pretty tough. Wario, of course, has, fireballs and, weird masks and helmets and, all this shit. And Earthquake is surprisingly fast. For such a huge fucking fat man, he is, amazingly quick. But we are into the action. He is a ninja, surprisingly enough. And we have, quite a bizarre team of opposition, the team of Wraith, Judgment, who is like a robot who summons, weird doppelgangers, and it's just downright odd. So anyway, grabbing Wraith by the face and farting. Oh my god. He did a meg on him. Wraith trying to do a super move, but nobody home. And Earthquake just summoning his boys to just beat on the guy. And another meg attack. Oh my god. It's an episode of Family Guy. And Earthquake trying to do this weird rolling attack and appearing out of nowhere and doing a belly flop. And again. And just doing this weird rolling attack, and Wraith is down. That's the end of round one, everybody. That was one heck of a matchup. And we're into round two. Earthquake trying to get rid of Judgment's doppelgangers, but he summoned them again. And oh my god, Wraith just grabbed Wario in his teeth and slammed him. That was horrifying. And hanging Judgment out to dry. And oh my god, Wraith grabbed Earthquake in his teeth and slammed him to the ground. And Earthquake counters with the Meg attack, and Judgment has summoned his weird doppelganger goons, and Earthquake is countered by summoning his boys to attack, and Earthquake is down. Holy shit! Can Wario finish? Oh my god! Judgment keeps summoning his goons. And Wraith is down. Wario trying in vain to hit Judgment. Judgment is in the air. And oh my god, it's down to the wire. And Wario kicks Wraith in the junk, and it's all over. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. We're into the next round. Ultron and Poison. That's just a total mismatch, but horrifyingly evil, robot, and a dude, a transvestite. Transsexual. Poison is a dude! Dude looks like a lady! With apologies to Aerosmith. And Wario is going after Poison, but it's a savage kick by Poison to Wario's nards. And Earthquake just slammed Ultron to the ground, but Ultron has just returned the favor, and then he got the Meg attacked his face, just like, you know, had his head stuffed between Earthquake's massive, like, sweaty, horrifying cheeks, and, you know, a huge fart blown in his face. That had to be, like, the most heinous thing ever. But, we're into round 2. And, Earthquake inflating himself and, blowing fire. And again. And, rolling into a ball and, attacking. And, Poison gets, the ass. And, he is on fire, just slamming people to the ground. And, hanging Ultron out to dry with his chain sickle. That was terrible. But rolling after Poison, but she manages to elude him, and twice with that. Oh my God! And she didn't get out of the way that time. He has his boys, you know, beat up on her, and then just stuffs her his face between his massive ass cheeks, and blows a massive fart in his face. That was a mag attack right there. But anyway, we're into the next round. A team of Momoko and Ahika. Momoko, of course, you know, a cute little capoeira girl from King of Fighters, and Ahika, a you know, vampire who uses this fire to attack people from melty blood. And we're into the action. Earthquake just bouncing on his ass and hanging Ahika out to dry. And doing this weird spinny thing with his sickle, excuse me. And Ahika is hurting pretty bad. And no, she's down. Momoko trying to you know, do this weird axe kick, but like gets a you know, belly flop from Wario from her for her trouble. And gets the Heidi, and gets a slam to the ground from Earthquake. She is like trying her damnedest to mount an offensive, but it is not happening. She is finished off with a belly flop from Wario. What a first match, ladies and gentlemen, and we're into the second round. Ahika like gets slammed to the ground with a Thor tie from Earthquake, then you know, gets like hung out to dry, and a big belly flop catches both combatants off guard, and tries to do his teleport spinning wheel thing, but you know, there is he is stuck, but and hanging Momoko out to dry. She is hurt, and summoning his minions to beat up on her, and gets a fart to the face. That was horrifying. And repeatedly farts at Ahika, but has his minions beat up on her, and then just finishes her off with a massive fart to her face. And we are into the final round, ladies and gentlemen. A team of Crystal Kung Fu Mans and clones and Giant of the Orient Baba, who we've seen in action before. He just broke the neck of a giant freaking ox. Holy crap! That's hardcore. And of course, they can't mount an offensive against Giant Baba because the Crystal Kung Fu Man clones keep getting in the way. And he keeps like running around. Wow, I am incredibly annoyed. And I'm in the announcer booth. This is the most annoying thing I have ever seen. This is the single most obnoxious match I have ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. And that's saying a lot. Wario and Earthquake trying to mount an offense. And hanging Giant Baba out to dry. And blowing a giant fart at one of the Kung Fu Man clones. And one just appeared behind him, and just like, now they're just gonna gang up on them. Of course, that's usually the way it goes. But, trying to hang a Giant Baba out to dry, but catches a Kung Fu Man clone. Great Wario, like, does this flying ass bomb on Giant Baba. And does this spinny thing with his sickle. And Giant Baba, like, you know, annoyingly appears behind Earthquake. And finishes off Giant Baba with the spinny thing. And we're into round 2, ladies and gentlemen. And Earthquake blowing fire at, and oh my god, a massive drop kick from Giant Baba. Earthquake counters with a belly flop out of nowhere, and a third, holy crap. 3 for good measure, and then his teleport spinny wheel of doom thing, and does this knee neck breaker on Wario, and oh my god, a massive spinning bulldog from Giant Baba, and Earthquake and Wario keep getting juggled in the air by a gang of Kung Fu Man clones. This is not fair, ladies and gentlemen. But Wario, like, just ravages Giant Baba, but destroys him with the fiery breath, and Wario's minions come out to celebrate. And it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. It's all over except for the crying. That was one hell of a matchup. Wario and Earthquake had some difficulties along the way, but, you know, they still managed to triumph. Triumph in the face of adversity. Wario appears to be, like, just smiling for some strange reason. Yeah, that was one heck of a matchup. Well, that will just about do it for Mugen Battles. I've been your host, Awesome Adam. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment or 2, and tell your friends. And if you have a request for a Mugen Battle, be sure to leave a comment in the comment selection, and